Welcome to Movie Convos with Chris and
Jazz, baby.
We are here introducing a movie that we saw this week, and the name of that movie was called Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. You almost got it. That's okay though. So this was a scary movie that we saw this week. Jazz, what did you think of the movie?
I didn't like it. Okay, let me just start off. Okay, y'all know I raised up A, B, and C, but I said, okay, I'm just gonna start getting rid of that because
New scale alert.
Because people are getting too much credit with these B minuses and C's. They really need to be D's and F's. But I'm gonna start doing 1 to 10, and from 1 to 10, I give this movie a 4. What do you think of the movie? What would you rate it?
From 1 to 10, I give this movie a 5. I give it 5.5, only because I liked the creepy parts. I kind of thought were cool. It wasn't a lot in the movie, even though it was a scary movie. But I liked the creatures and the little scarecrow and that little crazy man at the end. I really enjoyed watching those play out, and so that's the only reason I give that even anything above a 5. I give it a 5.5. That's it.
Right. Positive things that I liked about the movie. It did have some scary scenes. You know, I like that when it's a scary movie. It did have a little bit of suspense to it. I liked that it was based in the 1960s kind of in a way. I like kind of the racism it kind of had in it because, you know, based in the 1960s, racism was during that time. But I like just the classic cars and like the, you know what I'm saying, the feel of the era and everything. I like that it was not like a scary movie of like this, you know, this century, but it is this century, but of this time, but back like in the 1960s. And I just like a classic scary movie, and I felt like this went back to old formats of scary movies of, you know what I'm saying, it was a haunted house and something hadn't happened in this haunted house, and there's all these myths and all these stories that's been told in this small town that nobody really knows the truth, but it's just been rumors for years, and then all of a sudden now we're getting to the truth and the truth is being revealed. So I did like that. So as far as this story, I liked. The reason why I give it a low rating of 4 rather than a 5 being even, you know what I'm saying, is because it had a slow, it started off very slow and mid was very slow. And also there was not as many scary and shocking moments that I wish it had. I'm not going to tell you go watch this movie and go spend your money on a Friday or Saturday night to go watch this movie. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to probably tell you dollar movie, probably good, you know what I'm saying. When it comes, you know, I'm not gonna say you need to go buy this or, you know what I'm saying, stream it, you know what I'm saying, that'll be a good stream. But you know what is good is like I like that, you know what I'm saying, the scary moments it did have. I was still clutching, and I did have a few talking scenes in the movie. I guess I rate a movie on how scary it is how much I talk back and how much I clutch. And you know what I'm saying?
Right here hurts.
And you know, I only clutched like 2 or 3 times based on built up suspension. But thing is, this movie to me, it only had few, and for it to be 1 hour and 48 minutes, I think only had probably like a good 3 scares that I was just like, oh shoot, what the hell's gonna happen? What are we gonna do? So I give it a 4, and really it's just because it was really slow. It had a really slow beginning. It took so long to develop the characters. It got so long to get to the shocking and scaring moments to like, okay, where we going? What we doing? You know what I'm saying? That didn't really happen to the back end of the movie. And I like a movie that keeps me suspended, you know, suspenseful and on my toes throughout the whole movie. I understand that you have to develop the story, but thing is, don't spend so much time developing the story in a scary movie that I have to like, that I've gotten so bored and uninterested. By the time to end, I'm just like, finally, thank you for giving me something that I'm glad that I watched this movie. What about you?
Yeah, so in a nutshell, I love a good slow burn. I love when a movie starts off slow and the pacing just kind of picks up gradually. So I don't necessarily mind a slow beginning and a middle, but as long as it pays off in like the 3rd act, I'm all for it. You know,
that's why you sleep in the beginning in the first 2 acts?
Yes. I fell asleep in this movie on several occasions.
Because it was that slow.
I can't tell you a single character's name.
Yes,
I
yes, you
can't
can.
tell you.
Yes, you can.
Stella.
Okay.
I can tell you Stella is the name of this movie. At least I knew the name of the movie.
Right, you're right.
So anyway,
You're right.
let me finish my diagnosis. Or prognosis, whatever it's called. So I love a good slow burn. As long as that, and it does ramp up at the end of the movie. So I really do appreciate that. I did like kind of the creepy figures in the movie. And the dude at the end with the what do you call it?
When they get the pot locking, man,
he was great. He's probably got 5 of the 5.5 points that I gave this movie because of him alone. But the story is a typical haunted house story with a little twist with the book and the book coming to life and all that. I love a good haunted house story. You know, you keep it simple. There's been rumors, so we finally start exploring the house, and the mystery starts unveiling itself, and you get the full story of what actually transpired in that home. I'm all for the haunted house story. I love it. You know what I'm saying? This one, I just didn't really care about a lot of the characters in the movie, and so when I don't really care about the characters as much, sometimes I just get checked out and I get bored.
It's because how they developed them, and because I feel like they developed them for so long, you just lost interest because the story was kind of just stale. You know what I'm saying? It's really based on, the movie's based in the 1960s. So this is, like I said, remind you of the 1960 era and everything. And it's based around 4 kids. One of the kids is Stella, the main girl is Stella. Then you have Augie. Then you have, what's the other boy's name? Chuck and there's another child, Ramon. And basically, you know, Ramon's new to town, and he comes in, him and Stella have a crush on each other, and basically they, you know, it's Halloween night, they want to get revenge on these kids that, you know what I'm saying, have been basically picking on them. It's their last year, they finally get revenge. Halloween night, they saying, hey, we gonna get the revenge on you, boo. We got you, boo. We got our eyes ready on you. On site. It's on site. So basically, you know what I'm saying, they playing revenge, which I didn't even know what this revenge was, but when I found out, I was like, oh, hell, that is some kind of some freaky stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying, like, basically the boy, what's his name? Chuck, was basically pooping and fishing for his poop in the toilet to bag it up, to throw poop on this and poop and fire on this guy he was trying to get revenge on. Well, I was just like, God dog, is the revenge that deep? Like,
not necessary.
It was very vindictive. I was like, you know, I don't know your story about how much he is, messed you up in high school. But other than that,
and then you gotta run away faster than that. You gotta be prepared for the runaway. If you're not gonna stay back and fight,
throw and run.
Throw and run. Don't sit and watch to see what happens.
Well, yes, you do, because you want to kind of get that glory, kind of. So I understand that and everything. But basically, the kids run. They meet Ramon. Ramon comes into the story and everything like that. They're like, hey, well, let's go see a haunted house. There's a haunted house. This is based in a small town. You know what I'm saying? Where this movie is set, it's based in a small town. So basically, they go see a haunted house. Granted, like I said, it's Halloween, and when they go to this haunted house, it comes out there's a scary story, and you know what I'm saying, and the scary rumors that's been about this house that's haunted because of Sarah Bellows. Sarah Bellows is a girl that was based way before this time, and basically the stories based on their family locked this girl in a room, but children used to come and visit this haunted house that's in the woods, and basically just see if the rumors were true. And Sarah used to tell stories through the walls that she was locked in. But crazy thing was, all the kids that she's told stories to would disappear. So thing is like people were wondering, was Sarah the one causing these kids to disappear? I kept on wondering, how is she the one causing these kids to disappear? Her ass is locked up in this house, and she's telling stories through a wall. So cut short, you know what I'm saying, when these kids, Stella and Chuck and Augie and Ramon, they try to sneak in the house and break into the house Halloween night, and basically they find the room Sarah Bellows was stuck in, finds her book where her stories were, and they was like, oh, here's the book, you know what I'm saying, maybe we shouldn't take this. Some creepy stuff starts happening in the house, scares them. Hey, let's just get up out of here. We shouldn't be up in here in the first place. But good old, what's her name? Beth? What's the girl name? Main girl's name?
Stella.
The main girl Stella. The main girl Stella basically ends up taking the book with her, which makes Sarah Bellows very angry. She took her book, and then Sarah starts reading the book. Golden rule. Golden rule. If you go somewhere you ain't supposed to be, and you take something that's not yours, you know it's gonna be some karma for your behind. I don't know why she took the book. Like, my mama taught me while young, you go into the store, if you can't afford it, don't touch it. It ain't yours, don't touch it. You know what I'm saying? Keep your hands to yourself. Look with your eyes, not with your hands. And I don't understand why she had to go into Sarah Bellows' room, look at, you know what I'm saying? We already know this place is haunted, and you had to go get the book and take that sucker home. Don't bring that demon into your house, girl. Leave that at home.
Oh.
Leave that at that house where she was. Because if she was resting peacefully, now you done woke her up, and now we got this demon sitting here killing, haunting us. And I'm gonna tell you this. I give it a 4, but I guess I'll raise it to a 5, just because basically what it is the book does not read you. You don't read the book reads you and tells your story about how you're fixed to die. And thing is while, you know what I'm saying, you can't see Sarah Bellows, but her spirit is around, and basically the story is being written about how you're gonna die, and Sarah, not Sarah, what's her name? Stella, God dog, it's Stella.
For the 18th time.
Whatever. Stella is basically just like reading the stories about how all her friends who entered that night into the haunted house are going to die, and she's trying to save them. And they all die in different ways. The villains are, you know what I'm saying, you kind of see during the trailer, like the crow, what's her name? The
Scarecrow.
The scarecrow that you see. The scarecrow that you see in the trailer, which was a great thrill. I loved, you know what I'm saying, how the scarecrow's part, you know what I'm saying, came into play. That was a great villain, you know what I'm saying, in that story on how that child died. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to tell who that child was, because y'all should, see the movie if you ever have time. This is not...
Oh, now they should see the movie.
If you have time and you have extra stuff and you can't find the movie, then I suggest you watch the movie.
I say read a book. Don't even watch this.
But the scarecrow, one villain that really stood out to me was, the pop, lock, and drop it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, pop locking on him. And I have a golden rule with scary movies for me, because I don't do a lot of demonic ones where they, all them exorcisms, when they start popping and locking.
Pop locking.
When you see that in the movie, you know that it's just over. And especially when them suckers some run, oh no, it's over. So I liked that demon. You know what I'm saying? Basically, long story short, Beth. What's her name?
Stella.
Why I keep on calling this whole Beth? Stella basically, trying to save her friends. She has to end up going back to the haunted house, and she ends up visually seeing, Sarah Bellows. And basically, Sarah Bellows comes to find out that Sarah Bellows is not even guilty of what her family was trying to say that she did, and they were trying to cover, and they were trying to lock Sarah Bellows up because they were afraid that she was going to reveal a hidden family secret. You know what I'm saying? Which I've always been taught. What happens in this house stays in this house. I don't know if that's just black people and black families, you know what I'm saying, that, we don't want to go off and tell our stories and all the sins that our family has done. You know what I'm saying? What happens in this house stays in this house. Don't go out popping gums. And obviously, because Sarah was popping gums, that's why she got locked down there. So basically, because she got locked down there, she put her rage on everybody that heard her stories, and everybody basically in the town, and children were coming on popping up missing. So basically, Stella had to basically go and just, do research with her friend Ramon, because Augie and Chuck were already dead, and Chuck died horribly. Chuck, Chuck could have died easily. You know what I'm saying? He got just dissolved into this ugly woman. Like, I was just like, what's the point of this? Like, this is how he dies? Like, really? But basically, you know what I'm saying? What's her name? Beth. I keep forgetting.
Who is Beth?
I don't know who the hell Beth is. Stella. Basically, Stella ends the rage
Beth?
Sarah Bellas has by saying, hey, I will reveal this story for you. I will tell your story straight. All the lies and rumors that went around about you, you know what I'm saying, killing all those kids, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to help you. I'm going to tell your story because really, you know what I'm saying, Stella is a writer, you know what I'm saying? So she, you know what I'm saying, she promises by blood and starts writing the story of Sarah Bellows in the same book that Sarah Bellows was writing all the stories that was killing all these other kids and everything like that. Sarah Bellows' soul is released and everything like that. And when I finally saw Sarah Bellows, I was like, bitch, like, you look like a good-looking demon. Like, look at your old spirit. You looked really good. What you think when you finally saw this spirit that was finally killing all these kids? What you think about how she visually looked?
She was looking pretty. I mean, I didn't think she looked that bad. You know,
I mean,
it was
she
just
looked
like
like
an elderly, like a, well, before she got young or whatever. But she was just like a, you know, a good-looking demon.
I was just
Good-looking
saying,
spirit. She's a good-looking
She
spirit.
was good-looking.
You look good.
She was looking good-looking spirit. You know what I'm saying?
All
Compared
she
to
did
all
was-
the other monsters that was popping up
Yeah.
here and there and everything like that. I was just like, girl, you're the one behind this because you never saw Sarah Bellows and what she
Yeah.
looked like throughout the whole movie. It was always like typical movies, just like a shadow. You know what I'm saying? That just appeared and just crazy stuff started happening. So
All she needed was a good church hat, and she would have been slave to the gods, honey.
you've been around me too much.
I know, right?
But other than that, you know what I'm saying? This movie here, I do not think is a movie that you're just going to go to the movies and just be 100% happy that you saw it. Like I said, it's either a dollar movie, go, you know what I'm saying? I saw people brought their kids into the movie and was just like, hey, you know what I'm saying? The kids weren't even scared either. You know what I'm saying? I definitely think this is a streaming movie that you watch on a Friday or Saturday night when you can't find nothing else to find on Netflix or Hulu or anything else streaming.
It's forgettable, and I think that'll do it for this review.
Yeah, basically.
So I would like to say go out and watch it, but
No.
there are better options out there. I don't know what came out this week. Watch Hobbs and Shaw again, or
No, don't do that.
Toy Story, or what else is in the theaters? The Kitchen was probably good. We skipped The Kitchen,
Right.
which I'm like, man, maybe we should
Maybe we should have watched The Kitchen or Dora.
I would have rather watched Dora. I told Jasmine, no, I am not seeing Dora.
Dora would have took you more on a journey than this.
Should have watched Dora.
But other than that, this is a wrap for Movie Convos. Please subscribe, y'all. Subscribe. We are still trying to get our subscribers up. We're trying to get Movie Convos on the map, baby. We trying to get on the map. So please subscribe, and like Movie Convos. We will come back to y'all next week with another review. We don't know what that movie is because the movies these last couple of weeks have been kind of dead.
Or you can comment and tell us which movie you want us to watch.
Right.
Look and see what's coming out this week, and then we'll review it next week.
Right, you know, but thank y'all for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thank y'all for, you know, being faithful and watching us. And again, you know what I'm saying, we'll see y'all next week. Bye, y'all.
Peace.